Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Genis Juice here, and welcome to Star Trek for the Xbox 360. Picked it up this morning, April 23rd, and I'm not going to give like a full review of this game because I'm so biased. I love Star Trek, but here we have, the first thing you get to do is choose who you want to play through the rest of the game. Spock, Kirk. I had to go with Kirk, obviously. I love Spock's logic. I love his intelligence. I hate his stupid haircut. So he's bland. I don't want to do all that. So, but here we're gonna give you a little taste. I'm not gonna talk through all these big scenes. Gonna show you. This game is gorgeous.
Ambush! Their numbers are overwhelming. Surrender may be our only option. No! Don't give them an inch! Captain, grenade!
It is your move, Captain.
I'm aware of that, Mr. Spock. Damn it!
Your choice was valid, Captain, but highly predictable.
Predictable? Since when have I ever been predictable?
That is precisely why the move was predictable, Captain.
Captain, we have received an emergency signal from a nearby space station. Please report to the bridge at once.
Shall we finish the game later, or do you concede defeat?
You should know me better than that by now, Spock. I never concede.
So there we have it. That was the opening to the game. You know, you get to see the cinematics just a little bit. We're trying to figure out, and they gave you a taste of the gameplay. They put you in the middle of that action for a second, and you don't know why you're there. You don't know why you were fighting who you were fighting. You don't know why you were fighting Spock. So, and this right here, this is the part. Yeah, that where I thought the graphics were going to be terrible. I thought that this game was going to have a whole lot of issues, which I've encountered a few graphically messed up spots in the game. But overall, this game turns out really great. As you see, you can listen in on their conversation, which makes you feel like you're right there in this world, where you're actually on an Enterprise, walking past people who are, you know, alive and communicating. Right here is just a little bit where they show how to use the tricorder. And tricorder, if you press the left bumper, you can scan the area. It's kind of like if you ever play Batman's Arkham Asylum. It's like his detective mode. I had to scan the green girl. I'm a fan of the Orion girls. I don't discriminate on skin color, so I'm in the green.
What's going on down there?
The radiation from those binary stars is making communications difficult, but the station appears to be in some sort of distress.
Check off readings.
They're operating on emergency power and are struggling to maintain altitude. Cause?
Unknown, sir.
Captain, they have issued a request for immediate evacuation.
Then let's help them out. Mr. Scott, prepare transporters.
I wouldn't recommend it, sir. Those stars are giving off too much interference. Unless we achieve manual lock, we might fry those little guys.
Then we'll get them out the old-fashioned way. Prepare my shuttle, meet me in the bay.
Aye, aye, sir.
Captain, in spite of your seemingly endless desire to stretch your legs, I must remind you that you are still a Starfleet captain. This is clearly a job that Mr. Scott and a few ensigns could handle.
But then I'd miss all the fun.
Sir, the more prudent choice would be to stay on the Enterprise and wait for a response to our hails.
Oh, you're right. Lieutenant Uhura, any response to our hails?
None, sir.
No, looks like I'm going.
Alright. Turbo lift. So, gotta listen to Spock whine some more. I can't do it. I know he's trying to do the right thing, but he's just so whiny. What they're doing is easing you into the game, you know, showing you how to use your tricorder, showing you the action button to use the turbo lift, little things like that. I'll be quiet.
She's hot down at sickbay. Gotta make a trip down to sickbay.
This is where I noticed, I heard people conversing, and I heard them talking about the hot chick down in sickbay. I could hear it like it was far off in the distance, and I really had to stop and listen, like it's like real life. Like you can eavesdrop on people's conversations, and it feels so real. It feels so modern, not like uptight Star Trek uniform kind of thing, but you know, it's more realistic. And that's how people would be standing around talking and stuff. You can see in the cinematics, like it looks great. It looks like the J.J. Abrams movie. You could tell it's future. You know what the future is going to look like. It's going to be a lot of glaring lights, but it's okay because it looks really good in the film. And you know, from the trailers that we've seen for the film that goes with this movie, or I mean with this game, you know, the Star Trek Into Darkness. Here's Kirk and Spock kind of go in an office and change clothes together, but hey, whatever, you know, he's captain, so don't judge. Here again, I was just scoping out the area, getting the space shuttle and go to the mission. Here's a little space shuttle action. I thought that was going to look bland with just that black background, but they switch it up on you.
The whole space station would have been fried by those two stars.
Give you this hot sun thing going on.
What are they doing out there?
Captain, the station appears to be outfitted with solar collectors, but they are
Graphics throughout this entire game, out of everything I've played so far, is it looks really good, really modern.
Negative, Captain.
I'm happy to be playing it.
Doesn't have any record of it. Preparing for final approach.
A lot of the times they say you can't make a movie into a video game or it's going to suck, but I think this is going to be an exception. And what I've played for you is boring so far, so check this out.
The solar collector is failing. We must avoid direct exposure. That suit is gonna melt off your back. Get into cover, Spock. Captain, we should stay in cover until it regenerates. Got it. Wait for it. One of us will need to stop the ring, so... Captain. I don't believe we've met. I'm, James Kirk, Captain of the USS Enterprise. And you are?
I am in need of assistance, Captain.
Prepare to energize.
Thank you.
Helios device.
He's got the device! Take it easy, Spock.
The sooner we get you to the medbay, the sooner we can heal that leg.
Power, Mr. Sulu. We need to disable that ship.
Aye, sir.
Captain, the enemy ships are almost in range.
Lieutenant Uhura, open hailing frequencies.
No response, sir.
I don't feel like talking about that. Sulu, check off, prepare to engage hostiles.
Aye, aye. Yes, sir.
Captain, sensors indicate a Vulcan life sign on the larger enemy ship.
Fighters within range, Captain. Captain, enemy ships changing course. They're heading towards us.
Phaser banks fully charged, Captain. Ready when you are.
Hold weapons, fire only on my mark. I said hold your fire!
Captain, it wasn't us. If I didn't know any better, I'd say they were firing on their own ships.
They are creating a debris field with their own people.
In torpedo range, sir.
Target their engines. Just want that ship disabled.
There's too much debris. We can't line up the shot.
Then you'll have to...
Alright folks, there you have it. Star Trek for the Xbox 360. If you're a Star Trek fan, it's a definite must. Play this game, enjoy it. Genesis Juice out. Thanks.